But anyway, that's not the time for that. You know what this is the time for? Let's roleplay!
By the way, just
Hooray!
Also, this is going to be the first episode of Let's Roleplay, at least for the time being, that is going to have in the description the link to download this as an MP3. So if you weren't aware of that, that is a thing. You can grab that.
You can now listen to us while driving to work
Or doing things
or
other than
doing other things.
But that would
or
cause you
having
to have
sex.
but that would cause you to have accidents in any one of those acts.
Well, not if you're like jogging.
And probably not if you're having sex.
You will have a jogging accident.
You have sex-based accidents.
Anyway.
Anyway, just for the record, I'm not able to stay down for the stream after this.
That's
I have
alright.
to,
Yeah, no worries. That's fine. So
So you heard it here first. Per Duhad, listening to this MP3 will increase your fertility.
yes. If you
damn
want to
it.
have a baby, listen to this while you are having sex, and it is guaranteed to make you slightly more likely to have a baby, and a really awesome baby at that.
unless you're having sex with yourself.
The hypest babies.
You give birth to Duhad.
Even if you're
Jr.
having sex with yourself.
Especially if you are.
Especially, yes.
Okay,
that
anyway,
case,
so...
Respiration doesn't count. It actually has to be like using time travel or alternate dimensions.
Fruitcake.
Lent.
Anyway, so when last we left you idiots, let's see here. I believe Rydell, Hare, and who else was yes, sorry, and Zombie, you had all gone into you had found the armory, which means that G-Money and Nero were in the other room healing.
Their secret room.
Yeah.
Oh yes, and you guys had just injected yourself with a shitload of drugs, which you're fairly certain now had no negative side effects and were just healing.
Yep.
That or the side effects take a while.
That or what he said, but I'm sure that's not the case. I mean, it isn't like you guys just injected yourselves with drugs and hoped really hard that I was telling the truth about you guys getting a really high roll,
Damn it.
Wait, so
or that any result on that table wouldn't have some sort of horrific consequence.
Thank God. Thank God they're gonna die a horrific death.
Well, if
I've
you
heard of
roll enough
superheroes.
tens, it's possible Duhad could run out of creative and appropriate side effects and just have to stop giving them.
It's
Roll
possible.
a 36.
He could just start giving
Okay.
inappropriate side effects.
Go, New Justice Team.
okay.
Like you
roll
suddenly grow a
36.
second penis.
What is that noise?
Okay,
Don't know.
fine. Well,
Well, at
Sounds
least
like-
it's not the wet dice noise.
That's
Yeah.
true. That is better. Anyway, so
I rolled a 30.
What? And it doesn't count.
And what did you roll it on?
I rolled it on a D20.
He rolled it on his
12
dice.
And a D4.
okay, so when last we left you guys, yeah, you were half of you were planning on preparing your defenses for the attack of the other group, who were not currently planning an attack.
Oh
Da,
dear.
da, 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 da. Play him off, keyboard cabral.
That's okay. An attack from Victor doesn't necessarily mean there was any planning involved.
This is
It
true. It can
goes
just sort of
further,
happen
further,
naturally.
further. Anyway,
Okay, so what are you guys? So since
Jesus.
you guys are the aggressors in this situation, sort of, Nero and G-Money, we're going to start with you two.
Alright. So, how far have we gotten along in this process?
You've basically healed, like, when last we left off, I believe you guys had healed up a significant amount.
Okay, so we're functional.
Yeah, you're both perfectly functional. Like, you're both in relatively decent health. Well, if you check your character sheets, you should be able to see what your health totals are currently at.
Well, I've never lost health, and I gained some more because I'm now hard to kill, so...
Okay, well, in that case, yeah, you're 100% fine then.
It'd be Nero who's kind of...
Yeah, Nero, how are you doing?
He actually healed the shit out of me last time, so I have 19.
So you
out
no
of
longer need to use
39 life
restroom?
points.
Nice.
heal
Yeah.
the shit out of you. And then you're supposed to, like, since it's been the second day or something, like, you get like 3 more or some garbage like that.
Oh yeah. You since the day passes, everyone kind of armed up into their things. You're getting another 2 life points back.
Wait, don't I get
Yeah.
3?
Yeah, he gets 3 because there's a bonus.
Oh, so wait,
I'm
so
touching
that
him.
includes us,
No,
right?
that'd be 2. You get
No.
1 normally. Now you're getting 2 because there's a doctor.
So we
who
gain
turns-
1 as well,
Yes.
So you're up to 30. I'm up to 30.
up to 14.
Up to
Up
19.
to 21.
Nice.
I can drink now.
You can
Yeah, well-
drink.
I'll go get hammered.
Now he's gonna murder more people.
Everybody, let's go get laid.
So
Okay.
now he's conscious, right?
Yes. Yeah. He is
So I
100. He is very thoroughly conscious at this
So
point.
I should probably ask him how he's doing.
Why don't you?
So, how you feeling there, Victor? Or should I say ice cream murderer?
I don't know.
Well, listen, I didn't have any narcotics with me. Sorry, bro. You just gotta deal with my horn.
Can you just
That's what she
can you
said!
can you explain something to me?
Sure. What's up?
Who are you?
Well, I am Dr. G. I am a resident doctor in Equestria, and I don't know how I got thrown into this situation. Probably like you. But last time I
Wait.
checked, I was that doctor on that trial with the ice cream man.
Is this ship supposed to be this Equestria place?
Is he on crack?
He might be. He might have taken severe brain damage.
Exactly.
Being knocked unconscious is not great for your brain.
Damn, this is-
Especially when it's smashed by a wall.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so how retarded are you today? How many fingers am I holding up?
You're
Oh,
holding
wait,
up
that was...
a hoof, idiot.
Damn it.
Well put.
How many hooves am I holding up?
How many who's am I holding up?
It's just like the pinky thing with like 880 like popping off the side of the screen.
Alright.
Okay,
Alright.
where
Alright.
am I though?
That's an abstract question.
Okay.
What
That's-
is this English class? Do I need to remove abstracts?
Do you remember anything of the last few hours?
I in fact don't remember anything. At all.
Except that he's on a spaceship.
No, I do.
That?
Because you earlier referenced this ship that we're on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did.
So he's either lying or his brain is just like a sieve, and it just keeps on like falling out of it.
Do I have anything that can fix retarded?
No, severe brain damage is not something that you happen to have a cure for.
Hold on. Just let me put some bandages on your head to fix your mental
Oh my god.
There you go.
dude.
melted
Yeah.
brain.
I'm hoping he not only has anterograde amnesia, but also retrograde amnesia where he can't form new memories.
Oh God.
Which is the more common kind anyway.
It
Yes.
is a more common kind, actually. Well, how about none of that really is that important? I'm Dr. G, your new doctor, and you are my best friend right now.
The only friend.
So, but why, like, was I, like, dying or something?
We ran into an accident.
An accident of what kind? Were there, like, other ponies trying to kill us?
You could say that. Not just other ponies, per se. There was this weird, obnoxious thing that I killed with a coffee mug.
Obnoxious thing?
Yeah,
Was it some kind of a, like,
Trixie?
zombie pony or something?
It'd be more akin to a T-Rex, but with messed up body parts. If you know what a T-Rex is.
I'm sure they have those in
Yeah,
Equestria.
Probably
Well,
figured it out.
according to the Andrew
We
Tate
saw the
Allen-
we saw the
Oh.
fic yesterday where I said
Don't
that
fucking
was the
I don't
only
think I
scene from the
gave-
fic that actually remembered and
don't
didn't
fucking-
think it was from that fic.
Oh, Jesus, don't bring up fucking
Considering
hands.
Andrew J. Talon canonized the fact that there are T-Rexes in Equestria that
God
still exist.
Damn all of you, shut up.
Yeah, please, let's not bring that up again.
So, I remember this one part in Hands. No.
Oh wow.
On
Okay.
with the game!
I'm
Andrew
trying.
kills Dumbledore.
God damn it.
That's true.
So,
I wouldn't put
So
it
how
past.
about we just take a trip out of this hole and try to find some food or something that might help you? Because obviously your brain's not going to come back anytime soon. Maybe walking around will jog your memory.
Well, it would make more sense if jogging around would jog my memory, but, walking works too.
Oh God, I have a smart ass with me. Fantastic.
we have a
And have
brain
four people-
damage murderer who also is a smartass. Congratulations.
And I
You
have
won the
three
lottery.
people, and I have 3 people trying to kill us because I saved him. Why
Yes.
did I say? Remind me why I saved you again. What value you have again?
Well, he's
You
likely
think
to
I
kill
know?
you.
Is there something, wrong with you saving me?
The fact that you tried to kill me, that you tried to kill everybody else in the group, that might have something to do with that.
I tried to kill ponies?
Yeah, you're kind of a douchebag.
Bushbigs.
I am
And
so
now
glad I don't
love how
remember
you're
any of this.
brutally honest.
Man.
It's the Rainbow Dash defense.
Dude, it really. Oh God, I think I need more alcohol today.
God damn it, it's like noon. Don't stop drinking. Start drinking. No, don't stop
That was-
Don't
drinking.
stop drinking!
That was actually more in character than anything else.
Chug, 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 chug.
Takes 4 shots of whiskey. All right, now I understand what's going on with you. Man, I wish I had pills on me, but I didn't bring anything. Some Klonopin would do you really good right now.
Not pills for the patient.
Well, you could always try heading over to the medical facilities and trying picking up some drugs there.
Sure, let's try that. Hey man, let's take a walk over and try to find some kind of medical facility. Maybe we can fix you. Or get you murdered, one of the two.
So, while you guys are walking over there, we're going to switch over to the other group that recently left the medical facility and headed over towards the armory.
Left the NyQuil facility.
Yes.
That's what I heard. I know you said medical, but I heard NyQuil first.
God. So yeah, you guys, take the, relatively longish walk from medical over to the heavily reinforced doors of the armory, which now stand ajar as all the power that was supposed to be holding them in place failed with a vengeance.
Revengeance!
Vengeance! Metal Gear.
Oh,
Do you think there are any more of those monsters in there?
Well, you don't see any, gaping claw marks in the metal. On the other hand, it's possible.
stealth monsters?
There'll be guns in there. As long as we can get those, we'll be fine, I'm sure. If we
Yep.
can use guns, which probably not.
Which we can't.
Well, I mean, one of you is a unicorn, so you can just
Yeah.
lift it up with your magic and stuff.
So let's see what weapons there are.
All right. Yeah. So as you kind of push your way through, you find yourself in an incredibly dark room. There is no light whatsoever.
There is now.
Yes. So as you generate some light, you see that the whole area is just covered in heavy, barred, cages. Behind these cages are rows upon rows of strange metal devices. Like they look like some of them look like metal suits designed for monkeys. Some of them are long-barreled, odd-looking boxes with intricate designs and oddly sinister architecture. But all of it is put behind these bars.
So
Here.
Do any of them look like weapons? Is there anything that looks like a crossbow or a
Yeah, some of them kind of look
sword?
a little bit like a blunderbuss. Some of them look a little bit. There's one that looks a bit like a crossbow. If you knocked the bow, by the bow off, and just kind of left the trigger mechanism and the bolt holder. Yeah, they definitely look like weapons. These things definitely look like weapons, and you can hazard a guess as to how they'd probably function. If you took a little time to kind of fuck around with them.
Why is there a blunderbuss on a
Because fucking around-
spaceship?
Because
I
really,
think that-
It's not a blunderbuss. It looks way too fancy and metallic to be a blunderbuss, but it's kind of got that same kind of vibe as a blunderbuss.
Oh, right.
why would you fuck around with random weapons you don't know how to use? Never mind.
Because they're the only thing on hand.
Because
Because
you
weapons
two are,
we
like, trying
do know how to
murder.
use aren't an option.
Because you guys think you're arming for the attack from the murderer, who no longer remembers he's a murderer.
Which is going to be interesting when he walks in.
Pretty
and
sure we're
gets shot.
attacking the murderer.
I sure hope no one reminded him of that.
As soon as you
Yeah,
kill
but
someone, all those good feelings will come rushing back in.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he's
Anyway.
like,
He has a new lease on life.
oh my god, I just killed someone. I came.
Oh God,
God damn it. Anyway.
his joke, not mine. Anyway, so yeah, what do you guys want to do now that you're in this armory? As I said,
Rydell,
I don't know.
How sturdy are the barred cages holding the guns?
they look pretty sturdy. On the other hand, you might be able to get into them. Especially if you had someone on hand who had unbelievably strong telekinetic strength that could tear open, wrench metal out of walls.
Oh,
well,
darn.
Or
Oh,
throw
darn.
I
your
was gonna
foot
say, can't
Oh, it's-
Rydell like laser the metal and then I can like kick it out of place if it's still.
I don't know. Rydell, would your lawyer have magical welding spells?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Haha.
However,
That's not the right answer.
hold on. We've learned this is crazy space sci-fi. Does any of the parts of it look like a slot to put in paper?
There you go. Now you're thinking like a pulp sci-fi writer. There are some, more of those odd-looking keypads and devices that look like they've been turned off. You kind of get the feeling that this place is locked down, probably by like some sort of safety protocol. However, the things in place to make it like just totally secure are now gone. So it might be significantly easier to get into these things if you can work out, how to get the bars moving.
All right, but no slot to fill out and put in the proper paperwork.
Sadly, not yet. There is a couple of manuals laid around.
Can I go run over and check those?
Sure, they are full of writing in a kind of odd, archaic language that is similar to Equestrian, but a little bit funky. But there does seem to be a lot of information here about weapons, weapon safety, the various protocols. It's a lot of legal jargon.
If I had myth and legend in something that wasn't native to, like, I put myth and legend Griffin for me, so if I had that, would I be able to recognize something a little bit more?
You can make a roll for it. Intelligence
If
plus
I
myth and legend Griffin.
Push one of the buttons on the push panels. Does it make a noise?
No, there's no power in here.
Okay, what? Intelligence plus what?
Myths and legend Griffins. Griffin lore.
Okay, so that's 3, and I rolled this on a d10, right?
Yes.
I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Congrats.
What was your total score?
Total score is 10.
Okay, you with your fairly in-depth knowledge of Griffin culture and their myths and legends, are able to quite thoroughly determine that this has nothing to do with Griffins.
God damn it! Like, yeah.
That was fantastic.
Do the cages go all the way to the ceiling?
Yes, they plug into the ceiling and then go down into slightly larger than needed holes in the interior, like in the bottom of the panels.
So part of it there's a slightly larger than needed hole.
Yes.
Is it big enough to fit one of the weapons through?
No. Like when I say slightly larger than needed, I mean like a millimeter in diameter around the bar.
So there's no gap in the cage where if someone were already in there, they could slip a weapon through.
There are, holes through the bars, but none of them are large enough to get anything more than a couple of like the really small devices through. Like
Okay. I'm going to levitate one of the small devices through.
Okay. What type of small device? There are bits attached to the armors. There are bits just kind of on their own. There are bits.
Something on its own.
Okay. Very carefully, you levitate out what appears to be a, squarish device with a metal tab at the top.
First emergency question: does it resemble a grenade?
Not one you've ever seen.
Okay, good.
I was hoping it was.
Admittedly, a grenade would get the cages open,
True.
but not in a useful manner. So you said it has one button.
It has some metal thing at the top. You're not sure if it's a button or a switch or something else. You don't recognize it.
Does it have any other spots where it looks like stuff could come out?
There seems to be kind of like a vertical, slice going down one end where you can see metal, well, it appears to be like metal buttons running down the length of the device.
Buttons in the slice in the side?
Yes. Though they're inlaid so far that you can't see any reasonable way of pushing them unless the people who used to run this place had much thinner fingers. They had much thinner, hooves. Digits than your hooves.
Okay. We should back out of the room for a moment.
Can I run an intelligence rolls to see if I can guess what it is?
Yes.
With engineering or...
Yeah, go ahead.
Also, nice picture, Zombie Cam.
Oh yeah, well, that
Thank you.
picture.
Day 3 of framing frame.
Oh man.
Sorry, got
5
distracted.
plus engineering, plus anything else, like mechanic or...
Yeah, just, well, do you have mechanics?
Yeah, I have mechanic and engineering.
Okay, in this case, use mechanics and intelligence, and then just roll me a
Okay.
d10.
6. So, 11.
11? Okay, you get the feeling that the things that Rydell is, examining are not, in fact, buttons, but things inserted into the device.
Kinky.
You don't know exactly what they are, but they do look like like that. This thing is a storage device for these metal button-like things.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a glove.
Sort of. It's very narrow.
Or possibly
so-
a magazine.
What should we do?
Some kind of pleasure device.
Oh God.
Yes,
Oh,
best
God.
kind of weapon.
Sorry, this is what happens when I drink Red Bull in the morning with my medication.
I can see it.
Oh, God.
Damn, what are you on, Adderall?
Oh dear God, he's turned into Foamy the squirrel.
Foamy's fantastic.
God. What were these people smoking? Cigarettes?
What were we smoking? Life. We were smoking Life, or the Klonopin my therapist recommended.
That works.
Anyway,
We were smoking Life. We rolled up the board game and lit it on fire.
Ooh,
Sounds like a good
dear.
decision.
oh no.
Best thing you could do with that game.
How the
Anyway.
you know how the
actually is.
Declaration of Independence was written on hemp paper? I'm just waiting for some idiot to roll it up and smoke it as a doobie.
Please.
That'll be one of the set pieces in my new post-apocalyptic wacky comedy, stoner comedy movie, where the protagonists, in a moment of bonding, roll up the
Greg.
Declaration and smoke it.
That's fantastic. And they felt more at peace and
Is
democracy.
his name Greg?
And his name is Greg.
Yes.
Yes.
And he has a cousin named Cameron.
Oh my god. Anyway.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
So yeah, you guys have this magazine, this thing that might be a magazine, might be a glove, might be a grenade,
Might be a sex toy.
might be a sex toy.
God,
Might
why
be
is
some
this going
sequel.
always here?
It's
The
the
latter seems
Ghostbusters
unlikely to
vacuum
be
thing.
in the armory.
You assume.
Unless they found a way to weaponize sex.
Oh dear God, no! I don't even want to think about that.
Death by Snoon.
Snoo, snoo.
You know, my brother's actually seen some.
Oh Christ.
Maxwell?
Okay. So
Bad.
yeah, what are you guys
Bad.
gonna do with this device that you discovered?
Is there a way for us to interact with it?
Yes, there seems to be. You kind of guessed from your mechanics check that you might be able to remove the metal devices by kind of sliding them out one by one.
And what are they attached to?
They just seem to be kind of stored in there. You're not really sure what the hell this thing is.
Oh, so it is a
Oh
magazine. then.
god.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, it sounds like a magazine. You guys are gonna blow each other up.
We should be.
Right, I was gonna like zap it
Not
with magic. and
particularly
it's gonna shoot
useful
someone.
without the gun.
Maybe.
I'm sure
Not
can
that you
fire
would
it
know
with
that.
magic.
Maybe we could compare.
No, I don't know that.
Wait,
But I don't
wait,
think we're gonna
wait,
blow
wait.
ourselves up.
Yeah.
Wait, hold
Well,
on. Maybe we
can have some
could.
gunpowder accidents.
Could we try it on the guns and see what happens?
What?
What?
Okay, how do you propose to use it on
No,
the
it's
guns?
illogical.
Look, that's not bad. Yeah, Nero's
Well,
internet's
we
easily
click
done.
use, we click the item in our inventory, then we click the item in the world.
I'm thinking because
I hate Skype.
if you look at it well
really do.
enough, you
It's
might
bad.
notice that there's some way we could put them in there. You know?
Okay, no, obviously, Rydell, you're wrong about your assessment. You don't use bullets on gun. You take gun and bullets and put them in your inventory, then click combine, then combine the items, then you can use it on something else.
But there
Oh,
is
I
no
missed something.
but there is no combine option in Scum.
Oh, true.
So you're
true.
obviously not playing a LucasArts game.
No, he's playing Minecraft.
Oh my God.
No, I'm playing Sierra. I'm doing a Sierra game.
Oh,
well, in
that's
that
even
case-
worse.
Well, no, in that case, we forgot to pick up a screw in some room that's been completely blown up, so the game's unwinnable. But we won't find out till next session.
Oh no, yeah, you've already lost. It's already
Actually,
too
I
late.
think the solution here, if it's a Sierra game, is going to be use Victor on cabbage,
Yeah.
and that will somehow
No,
open
what,
the.
what was is you had
doors.
to three rooms
You had to
back
use a
could pick up the
saddle.
claw from the monster. Then you had to use claw on magazine to break it open and make a lockpick, which you'd then be able to use to jimmy open the bars and get at the guns, which you'd then be able to use to shoot the computer panels, which would allow you to dock with the station, which would
You're
let you get
forgetting
into
a
the
step
bar.
that makes no sense. Like in one of them where you literally had to
Fire.
use a saddle on a snake so that it would turn into a Pegasus. With
Fair point.
no hints anywhere in the game that will happen.
What?
Okay, fair point.
Sierra games are weird and stupid.
Yeah, they are.
In the words of the
Back
angry
to the
video game
story!
nerd, how
What are we
the fuck
doing?
would anyone know to do that?
Magic.
Now for something completely
Yeah. So yeah, back to the idiots trying to figure out how to magazine.
Simple. You open it and read.
Well put. Okay, so what is your new plan?
I still say try to compare it with the guns, see if there's anything there.
But
Okay.
we can't get to the guns, so
Yeah, the guns are
We
still
can s-
behind metal bars. You can try
We
like
can see them.
Well,
Right?
but you can sort of
Yeah,
just
you can
go
levitate
places with
the-
magazines close
yeah,
to them, right?
yeah, you can levitate the magazine back in there and then try shoving it against
Yeah.
parts of the gun, see if it does anything.
We're gonna try that.
Okay.
Why?
There are dozens of guns. Which one would you like to try it on, or would you just to go down the line?
Is there anywhere the size looks appropriate to any of the holes on the gun?
Given the nature of the magazine, not really.
Hmm.
Like, maybe if you actually knew anything about guns, you'd probably be able to figure it out. But like, it's not.
Can I pull one of the things in the magazine out?
Yes.
Because here's just a thought. any guns likely to exist in Equestria at this point are muzzle loaders.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Ah.
No, in fact, I'd say you trying to jam them into like
A
the
side
right
would make
slot
no
would probably
sense.
make less sense than you trying to pull out the bullets one by one and load them into the barrel.
So I'm gonna find one where the size looks correct.
Okay, you can find one where the bullet fits fairly neatly into the barrel.
I'm gonna slide it down.
Yep, you.
Now I'm going to look for a ramrod.
Yeah, you can find some bits of you can find some long metal kind of like pipes that look like they're meant to be stuck down the barrel of a gun.
Okay.
Probably
I take
ramrods.
one of those. And we should back up. If this is the wrong weapon, it could go poorly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hide behind something.
Ramrod time. Yeah, like hide behind something big and metal. Ramrod time.
Okay.
Rammer time. Come on, grab your friends.
Man.
We're going to not blow up.
Okay.
So what happens?
Let's,
You jam the bullet directly down the barrel until you feel like force stopping you. You gotta punch it in neatly and then withdraw the ramrod. Looks fine.
All right. Good.
Oh, thank God. Whew.
Now, going to levitate up the gun.
Okay. You kind of
Can
like
I
pull the-
rotate it enough that it can point at the lock?
No, you would have to get it to turn basically 160 degrees, and it will turn about 10 degrees in the confined space.
Even shooting it from the bottom or the top or the side?
You could turn it enough and kind of loop it through part of the thing. However, you should point out that, especially since you consider this to be a muzzle loader, and because you muzzle loaded it, that like turning it upside down would not be a good way of firing
Yeah.
it.
Right, so not from above, but what about from below?
It would require shoving it through several feet of metal in order to actually get it from below. You could try shooting it
can't do
across.
that.
You could try like just shooting it in general. Maybe like clip the bars. See if that would do anything.
Can I point it at any of the other locks?
Not really, because of the way that it's kind of held in place, and because of the way the other things are set up. You might be able to shoot it in the general direction and hope you hit some computer equipment.
That'll only break computer equipment.
Yeah.
We need to break the actual locking mechanism part of the lock.
Yes. Roll me a quick intelligence test.
All of us?
No, just the idiot with the gun.
Okay. The one waving a gun around.
Like a moron.
Yeah.
it's like a Columbine incident.
I get a 6.
Okay, well, you see no problem with what you're currently doing.
I see a problem with what I'm doing. Okay, I got it, but I can't find anything that it can actually point at to shoot.
Well, okay, apart from that, obviously.
So at that point, I'm setting it down.
Okay, all right.
And unloading it.
Fair enough. The rest of you can have a quick chance to roll me a intelligence test now. Those of you in the armory.
Okay. And nothing else to that, right?
Nothing else to that.
I rolled a 7, and that's for a total of 9.
Okay,
I
zombie.
I feel bad for Jane.
Oh, Janie, what did you get?
8.
8. Okay, well, you think that there might be something wrong, but Harry, you actually managed to figure out. Rydell, you like black shirt,
Kidding
you
me.
idiot, you dummy. That never would have worked. You didn't put powder in the gun first.
Well, hold on. It was sort of elongated bullet, right?
Yes.
That would have been like sort of a metal version of one of those pre-packed things where they have the powder,
it
the
could be-
bullet,
it
and then they
could-
wrapped
yeah.
it in like linen.
Yeah, it might be a pre-packed, rifle.
This doesn't look like anything we've ever experimented with before, so it could sort of just be like, we can't think of it the same way we would think of our own gun.
So, are you saying they might have gotten breech loading working?
Maybe.
Probably.
It also could just be that since the whole thing is made out of metal, the whole thing is a bullet, and it's just really long, so they can fit into these narrow
You're
guns.
just supposed to throw it.
You just need to like pack the little bit of powder in there, and it's aerodynamically
The whole
designed.
thing as a
to-
bullet is not more technologically advanced than what Equestria
Oh no,
has.
but the
that's
thing
less.
is, the
Because
aerodynamic.
that's how slings work.
No, but the aerodynamic design of the bullet is obviously meant to use a very small amount of powder and then have it fire really, really effectively on minimal use of powder. Because that gun's got nowhere near enough space to to pound enough black powder in there to really get it going.
What if they don't use black powder?
True.
This is sci-fi.
Yeah,
They could
exactly.
be using something
They use
crazy,
black
more
powder.
effective.
Oh yeah, no, totally. I mean, like it could be like super black powder, as far as you know.
It could be black powder, white powder, Asian powder.
No, I don't think it's white powder because that's used a completely different way.
Well, anyway, the point is, you can't load this thing, obviously, because you don't have any sort of powder to properly load it.
Thank God.
Can I look for
There
other
anything in
ways?
here that looks like a welding torch?
Wait, because there were. Hold on a second. Because there were manuals lying around, weren't there?
Yes, there were, like written in legalese that you can't understand very well.
Wait a minute.
Are there any?
They're written in
images-
legalese?
Are there any images in there?
Yes,
I was gonna say, are there pictures?
there are
Please.
designs of the various guns and like instructions on the operation of the devices. But yeah,
Okay, great. So, do those figures tell you in detail how to load the gun?
There is not, actually. There's a lot of stuff about safety information, and a lot of stuff about your legal rights if you happen to get shot, and a lot of stuff in there about, where you're legally allowed to use the guns. But again, you can't understand jack shit of this stuff.
Yeah,
What is
but
basic
do
concealment?
I
the
might be able
pictures-
to.
Yes.
Do the pictures physically show how to load the thing?
No, they do
Okay.
not.
I'm gonna read that manual.
Okay, there you go.
Can Jane try and kick the metal until it breaks?
Yes, Jane can.
Oh,
Yes. So D10 plus
Yep.
strength.
Would that add brawling as well, or?
Yeah, you can add brawling to this.
Oh, I don't have
You
brawling.
really should just buy goddamn brawling, dude.
But I use hand weapons, so it's
Oh,
9
okay. No, well then like
total.
grab like a bar and why don't you try to like,
I'll
prying it
roll up
open.
one of these books that they're reading, and I'll
Oh yeah, okay.
smack
good,
it with.
yeah.
Oh yeah, because that'll work.
That'll totally be more effective.
Okay,
Roll-
So do I
then it
learn
would
anything
be-
from the book?
Hold on. You will take longer to do that than Jane will take to punch this thing.
Not
Jane?
at this rate.
No, well, she has the chance to try first. Jane, what do you get?
So with using a hand weapon, it would be 12 in total.
Okay. Yeah,
Hand
you
weapon being a book.
ringingly smack it, and while it does not have any sort of really noticeable effect, you do hear a slightly odd clanging sound. Roll me a mechanics plus intelligence. Actually, you know what? Mechanics plus perception.
Plus perception.
Yes.
So notice.
Mechanics
sure
plus
why.
perception. You're basically trying to,
right.
recognize a noise from your experience with machines.
13.
13. Okay. This thing isn't locked properly.
It's not.
Yeah. Jane
That's
can like
stupid.
figure out when she hits the thing, like this thing isn't actually properly, locked in. Like it's clearly kind of meant to be, but part of the reason why there's that millimeter of empty space around the whole thing is because the locking mechanism either didn't go into effect or was released when the power went out.
Wait, so we can just pull it open?
Yeah.
It just like slides open.
Well, shit, I'm gonna go.
that's a lot
Don't
easier.
stop on a
Yeah, it doesn't
fuck
sign up really easy or anything, but yeah, you just sort of like pull it up.
You guys are dumb.
up. God damn it. Okay, so
How many smart people does it take to screw in a light bulb?
3 and about
What?
an hour.
The other people are unnecessary.
Yes.
so we get to go in and get access to whatever is in there, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay, let's do that.
Right on.
We need the most familiar looking weapon. And did I learn anything from the book?
Yeah, roll me a quick intelligence plus legals.
Plus legals?
Legalism, whatever your lawyery skill
You
is.
learn the magic of friendship. Legalism. That's a
Maybe
method of government.
bureaucracy?
Yes. Yeah, your bureaucracy. That's what I meant. Yeah, no, roll legalism. I roll a
I
20.
got a
You
12.
kill Confucius.
He got a 12.
Okay, you got 12? Okay, in that case, you don't really get a ton of information that's, like, super pertinent. But the way this thing is...
There's one thing I, as a player, want to know if I got out of that. Anything about the use of the weapon on spaceships and explosive decompression?
Yes. It does mention that there are severe legal ramifications for firing the weapon in a confined space due to the possibility of system damage, property damage, and explosive decompression.
Fantastic. Well
So the
done.
first
Do I
thing
know what
Jane...
explosive decompression is?
No, but it
Or
sounds
does it
bad
explain it?
because there's a huge financial penalty for doing it.
The first
Okay.
thing Jane is going to do is she's going to go fire a gun inside of the
These can
oxygen
apparently cause
compressor.
something called explosive decompression. I don't know what it is, but it's
I
important.
thought you were about to say explosive diarrhea.
Fiery poops.
Poop
I'm
gun.
hoping that Jane knows what explosive decompression is.
Jane, roll me
Do I know
a
what-
physics roll. Intelligence
I don't
plus
think is that
physics.
considered physics?
I think that's an 8. Yep, 8 plus
I-
11.
Yeah.
Explosive decompression would be physics.
Yeah. Okay. Explosive decompression.
15.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah. You more than matched succeeded on this one. Basically, well, you never heard the term explosive decompression before, as it's a fairly theoretical, concept. You do get the basic principle of massive pressure change causing horrible
bends.
damage to everything.
So you know it from like divers. And
Yeah, like the
Other direction.
equestrian divers have experienced severe like the bends and severe decompression problems.
Yeah.
This
Just
level,
quickly, Nero dropped.
yeah, I know. I'm trying to get him back in. He dropped once before as well. Yeah,
Do we know that outside space is a vacuum?
zombie can. Sorry, Jane would have enough of an idea to basically figure that out.
Okay.
Yeah, she's educated in physics. She's probably gotten a basic, like, had at least a very basic explanation of how space would be a vacuum, and therefore, like, the pressure difference would be catastrophic.
Have
were
we
someone
seen
to-
observatories in the show?
Yes, we have. Yeah, so yeah, space
Yeah,
is
definitely.
is a known quantity, if a somewhat theoretical one.
Well, the observatories predate the knowledge that space was a vacuum.
Luna
by
being on the moon.
Very long in the moon. She was banished
In the moon. Okay,
the
true.
moon.
But I'm guessing that, like, beings capable of manipulating celestial bodies probably have a relatively basic understanding of the, substance that they are bringing those bodies through. Namely, none.
Or lack
Okay.
thereof.
Yeah,
So now
Also,
that
they're
we know
gods,
that,
therefore they can't die.
true.
okay, so now that we know that,
Yes, now that you have now that you've figured out what what horrible problems that is, the other thing, Rydell, that you figured out from this, reading this thing, while the individual bits of legal information are relatively, unhelpful due to the dead nature of most of the people around you, the wording and the levels of, like, the way that it obviously, considers levels of implications, makes extremely clear that this society, the society that made these laws, Jesus, Nero, the society that created these laws is either one that is unbelievably litigious or one that is incredibly, like strictly legally controlled.
If I find whoever is fucking with my internet, I will find you and I will cut off your penis.
That would be Comcast.
now
What is
that
there
we
a
know
woman?
longer tits.
That's Comcast for you. Bunch
If they're
of,
a woman, then I will
died a
cut
couple
out
times,
their
too.
uterus.
there you go, gender equality.
Oh my
Hey,
god, no!
I will
It's
I will-
involuntary effectomy.
completely tear out your genitalia. How about that?
Wouldn't it be a
There
hysterectomy?
you go. There you go. Much better.
Voluntary
I'm
hysterectomy.
gonna throw an entire bed at you one of these days.
I'm going to.
I hope you've got a good arm. I think he's pretty far away from you.
Sure, whatever.
Entirely
See,
possible.
I can't piss off Rydell too much because he can actually find me with relative ease.
Yes.
Son of a Jesus.
On with the show.
So yeah, this is kind of troubling. That can, connected to the fact that you're apparently on some sort of prison ship and heading towards an unknown space station. doesn't exactly bode super well for what's going to happen when you reach said space station.
Okay, we might have another problem.
What?
Well, we seem to be on a prison ship, and the society seems to be some sort of police state.
Great.
Oh no.
With
We're
a
all
lot of
going to jail.
censorship
So-
and stupid politics.
Also, it's something that all of you would probably recognize, just like one of those common sense things. Not only is this potentially a police state, a prison ship owned by a police state, but according to the computer, which has been totaled, the incredibly expensive supercomputer that's been totaled, you guys aren't supposed to be on this ship at all. The crew seems to be missing, possibly dead. And
You don't think they're gonna think we did it, do you?
Well,
Hold
he
on,
knows that
I
we
have a
did
plan for that. Blame Victor.
it, but that doesn't
Blame
Yeah,
the
but that doesn't
actual
help
zombies
anyone,
that
because
running
then-
around that we did.
Because
Doesn't
we've
help
been,
the doctor, anyway.
but we've been killing these things with the murderer, so it's like they're gonna think we're the accomplices to the murderer.
He
Hello?
threw me through one of them. There is a me-shaped hole in a monster.
it's a great legal defense.
What?
When the cops bust in on a room full of dead people with blood splattered everywhere, expensive machinery shattered, and there's a group of strangers, strange xeno life forms all standing around in the middle of this carnage, and one group points to the other group and says, "They did it! We're the victims here!"
Hey, that's
Can't
what
we
my
just
roommate
say-
did.
Even though we're the
They're
ones with
zombies.
the AK-47s.
That's
Great.
kind of what my roommate did. Wow.
Uh,
Oh lord, yeah, not
So-
similar.
Oh, cock. I hate this mission so much.
So in that case, our issue should be, it was like this when we got here.
Maybe that's a good idea.
nope.
All right, everybody, get together and get your story straight. Who here's been smoking weed?
Wait, how do I get my story straight when I don't remember it?
Good.
And
then
you
Play the
aren't
amnesia
here
angle.
to know that this is going on.
Yeah, so according
So
to
you
us,
don't know about the police state thing.
so we're gonna get arrested for just walking by.
It's entirely possible.
Oh no.
Though
this is
arrested
bad.
is something of a it's a very positive way of thinking about it, since you are staying in the middle of a boat full of carnage, and are entirely possibly a Xenus life form
Wait,
that
hang
this,
on.
that this group might want to experiment
Hang
on.
on.
On a ship
The
that is
computer
controlled by a
has at least
xenophobic
some-
race.
The computer has at least some of its found again, right?
It's possible, though it said that it was going to be getting most of its information once it docked with the ship, the space station, which you guys are
Yeah,
very
but
close to
if
docking
we have
with.
enough, then
You could probably try and ask the computer for some information. You might know
Okay.
something.
I have a new plan.
Let the Wookiee win.
We're gonna grab just the simplest weapons we can. We are going to hole up in the medical facility, and when we hear people come on after we dock, we are going to scream for help like terrified fillies.
Wow.
Wow.
And then
We are
just-
going to
and-
What
look
if they're not-
pathetic and helpless.
As Dr.
And then
D
you
and Victor
need to
walk
give them the
walk in.
biggest ego blowjob possible.
Ego blowjob.
Just
And if worse comes to worse, we just jump out with weapons and just.
We
murder
are
them.
we are going to look as threatening as tiny multicolored ponies can. Or as unthreatening as tiny multicolored ponies can.
So you're going to pretend you're Princess Luna.
oh, Woona. You're going full on Woona here. Okay. So, where are you planning on pulling this on this plan?
First we need simple weapons. Not anything high tech. We need something in case Victor comes after us.
Can
Because you
Jane
guys
see
aren't
like a
aware of
button or
my
something?
amnesia.
As in, stuff here might not be it.
Yeah.
Maybe
Speaking,
go to a room, break the leg off a table.
Oh, so while they're doing that, we're going to arrive, and that'll be really interesting when they come back to find us in the room.
Yeah.
That'll be really.
You guys are
action-packed.
currently in the. We'll actually get deal with you guys real quick, and then we'll come back to them finding weapons to defend themselves from you once they get back to the room that you're currently in.
That'd be
Oh, Lord.
fantastic.
Oh dear.
So yeah, you're back in the medical facility.
Hey, look! I found this. Hey, look! I managed to blindly find this place where there's medicine.
You had help from the computer. The computer's like,
Oh.
yeah, whatever. There's
Oh.
a medical facility.
Did Jane
over there.
leave the medicine on the table that she used?
Yes, I believe because you didn't actually say you were doing anything else with it.
Yeah, I didn't say. No, actually, no. I said I was throwing it on the ground, but I was joking. So
Yeah, fair
we'll
enough.
ignore that.
Yeah.
Have
yeah.
never-
But
to
see,
the
I can actually read,
ground.
but I can actually probably read it and understand.
My
what it
dad's
says.
on his phone!
God. G-Money, roll me a quick medicine plus intelligence.
Oh boy. Being as I accidentally rolled a 9 by accident earlier, I'm sure I'm gonna get some shit rolled now. Let's
Yeah.
see what we got.
You rolled all the good numbers out of your die.
Oh my god! Fuck me!
You are convinced this is cyanide.
Oh, hold on. My
I
medicine,
hate you.
My medicine makes up for it by
Oh,
a
God.
lot.
Does
Remember,
it, though?
my
What's
medicine.
your
like,
total?
I have mad skills with medicine and first
Okay,
aid.
what's your total?
My medicine's maxed out at 5.
What's
Okay.
your total?
Oh, my total is 5 plus 2, 7.
Okay.
Plus intelligence.
Yeah, you
Plus
kind of.
intelligence.
Yeah.
Oh, plus intelligence, shit. I'm really intelligent, thank God.
Everything tends to be D10 plus stat plus skill.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a total of 10.
Okay. Wow, that was real close. You look over to Near and you're like, man, that was we almost injected ourselves with something with experimental nanotechnology.
Nanotechnology? I thought it was a drug.
That other people injected themselves with. Fantastic.
Yeah, you're like, man, this stuff will fuck you up.
It'll heal you, and then you die abruptly from cancer.
No, basically what happens is it'll heal you by like stitching everything together, and that'll last for about 24 hours, and then it'll just open right the hell back up again.
Oh god, you guys
God.
are going to be in so much pain.
So I mean, it
I
works
was
as a
going
really
to be
good
like-
quick fix drug. Like this stuff is clearly designed to be essentially like a bandage. Like you put this on, it keeps you going. You get back to proper medicine, and then you can heal yourself. But yeah, you probably don't want to inject him with that because I mean he's already basically in pretty good shape, and it'd just be unnecessary.
And mine is permanent, so fuck that.
Yeah. So why don't you looking around, you can probably find some like actual bandages and a little bit of like some painkillers and some general decent medicine.
Is there anything that will help with his memory, like ginkgo biloba?
There is okay. We'll try
Does
rolling.
not help with amnesia.
Yeah, try find. All right, you can look around and see if you can find any decent brain medicine in this
Like
place.
psychotrope.
Yeah, roll me a roll.
Romeo.
Yeah,
Doesn't
this is
hemlock
like
work
my
on the
memory
brain?
is,
Might
I-
see what you can find.
like,
you might be able to find something
severely
decent.
fragmented because my
7.
brain is now hamburger meat.
Okay, yeah. With your ridiculous skills added to that 7, you're succeeding. Yeah. So
I rolled a 7, but I don't know what else I was supposed to add to
intelligence
it.
and medicine, it's fine.
Decided to be
You
stupid.
rolled unbelievably highly because of your crazy skill. So yeah, you basically look around. You eventually find stuff that looks like it's it would probably help you. If he's lying about his amnesia, it would probably be incredibly unnecessary and not great. But assuming he's telling the truth, did the call just like die for a second? Hello?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
Oh, I was on. Skype was saying that the call dropped, but apparently it was lying.
Oh, weird.
Oh, okay, no, it was G Money. For some reason, it didn't register before, but apparently he's having trouble. Anyway, yeah, G Money finds some drugs that
Yep.
look like they probably could help with Nero's brain condition.
Okay.
It'll kind
So
of
now what do I do?
well, you can basically lay him down and start treating him. Nero,
Alright.
do you let the nice doctor put the things in your brain?
Wait, so what is he doing?
He's going to stick needles in your brain, and it'll make you feel good.
Oh,
Hey, man,
dear
it-
God.
Wait, he's sticking the needles in the brain.
No,
not like
not
sticking it somewhere else and
exactly.
letting it carry stuff there.
No. It's direct
I
injection
totally want him to
straight into the cerebral cortex.
Awesome.
Oh my God.
What kind of drug is
Blood-brain
this?
barrier? No problem.
Just stab
Direct.
that shit right in there. No. Obviously,
Right-
no. You're
Right through the ear.
Now you're injecting things into his body and letting it run to the brain, and it will basically. They are also nanotechnology, but unlike the ones that like the kind of quick fix wound stuff, they're nowhere near as instantaneous, but also significantly less likely to break down over time. Like they just kind of very slowly speed up the process of recovery, reconnecting neural pathways, and generally kind of fixing things up in such a way that that the brain will eventually, over the course of a couple of days, recover to a similar state of its original.
How much of the effect is instant?
Very little. Like basically, most of what he'll start feeling is very drowsy for a while because.
So I'm gonna knock him out again.
Okay, heavy duty just get sedative and.
Sure, why not?
Okie dokie.
Well,
do you explain?
Come back and I'm by myself.
How much of this do you explain to Victor before you start injecting him?
Mostly because I entirely missed that because my internet's an ass.
Yeah, I noticed
too, actually. So I missed most of that too. So Victor, according to this label, it says that there's these little. I'm going to inject this into you, and it's going to heal your brain over the next few days.
Does Dr. G really think this is a good idea? Like, he is a murderer, and he's forgotten that he's a murderer, and...
Oh.
Trying to help him remember he's a murderer.
But by the same time, he's kind of useless.
Well, maybe
I imagine we can train him to
Being
be
useless
murdered
is better
back.
than being an active detriment.
You know what? Actually,
I was actually about to say... Wait, you said I was some kind of, like, psychotic murderer, so would you really want my memories back?
Actually, so then instead I don't inject him with it, and I decide that he's better off the way he is, and I wait for and I just, give him some bandages.
Okay, that's probably a really good idea.
Yeah.
And I I stock up on healing supplies because
Alright,
that would be actually
I knew
useful.
I knew that Nero didn't want to be a murderer anymore, so...
And I closely examine what these retards injected themselves with.
So what these things are, they're super useful. They're basically like instant band-aids.
Yep.
It's just that they are, kind of prone to wear off without having done a lot of long-term healing.
Yeah.
So I'll bring them along, and I'll bring the memory stuff in case something that actually we want back happens to somebody. Basically, I stock up on as much medical supplies so I don't look like a threat when they come in.
Is someone starting a fire?
No, my dorm decided to do this annoying announcement weird thing where nothing actually happens, but that happens. And also, I clicked my Zippo lighter, so that was me being stupid.
Nero.
No.
Now...
Nero, why?
Why
Well,
do
he's
this?
kind of unconscious anyways.
Yeah, true fact. Okay, so you guys, the rest of you managed to rip off a couple of like chair legs and wrap
Oh god.
sacks of nails in bits of cloth and generally kind of like arm yourselves up like a lynch mob.
Oh my, this is gonna be
I have
fun.
full essence, right?
Yeah, you have full essence. By the time.
Because I'm probably going to need to hit somebody.
Nah.
It might be a possibility. It might be a thing that you have to do. Hey, Nero's back.
Yay.
Yay.
Anyway,
So you're
This
gonna.
is a very reoccurring thing.
So you're gonna.
Yeah, it's like
sit
over the
tight.
last 2 days, dude, your internet has been the crappiest.
Yeah, Comcast looks like it's better than your stuff.
anyway,
What is Nero's provider?
Comcast.
Oh.
Well, that answers that.
well, before Comcast shorts out again, let's keep going, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Don't worry, it's going to short out in a few seconds.
Yeah, I'm sure in like a
Yeah,
week
well, it's
it'll
gonna
be.
keep shorting out in a few seconds if you keep delaying it, so let's go.
We're trying to
Yeah.
help Nero not hopefully lose out on too much. But yeah, Nero, I'm sure it'll probably like is probably like there's a short time where they're like doing like repairs or something where it's gonna be like significantly worse. It'll probably even out in time.
Either that or there's like some new porn channel that everyone wants to watch.
That is also a possibility.
That's actually the
Okay,
like.
anyway, back to the story.
Okay,
Okay.
lynch mob.
Yeah, sorry. The lynch mob
No
is heading
idea
back
what
towards
you're
the.
So, but Nero doesn't even know who I am, though. Victor doesn't even know who I am. Are we friends? Are we? Because
Yeah.
like part of his deal for saving his life, he should be incredibly loyal to me.
Well,
That's probably not gonna happen
he's
if he can't remember his own name.
well.
No.
He like the basic building blocks of his personality still exist. Like he still is inclined towards certain things. It's just that a lot of details are fuzzy and
Yeah, like
He still has murder intentions.
Oh
if
my
you
God.
heal up an injured scorpion, it is probably going to respond by stinging you. That loyalty stuff doesn't necessarily.
well, no, more along the lines in this case of being, by his nature, he's extremely prone towards loyalty. And like dedicating himself towards causes like his original code of ethics. So yeah, he probably feels a degree of loyalty towards Doc for taking care of him. Even
Yeah,
if he's also
regardless-
probably somewhat inclined towards murdering people if he starts getting back into the habit of it.
Yeah, but regardless of like not remembering things, I did confirm that Doc fixed me. So
Yeah.
That's true.
So
He did
yeah, he
realize that.
probably does feel a degree of loyalty towards Doc G, and he's probably not going to stab you.
Yay.
So you don't need to
at
worry.
least not often.
Yeah, well.
Anyway,
So I convinced him to lay down and be as docile as possible.
I like you. You'll die last. Either way, I don't.
Hello?
hello?
Nero's dropping.
Hello? Children!
I don't remember. Nero doesn't remember.
Okay.
Your connection's pretty weak near.
Oh, dear God.
Lordy. Hold on.
All right, that should. And it goes again.
Oh, well, he's back again, technically.
And
so.
he's back.
Ugh.
Okay. Yeah. It's your internet's being a bit of a jerk. It's not fun. But anyway, we'll push ahead. So yeah, the lynch mob is heading back towards the medical lab.
Oh God.
Anyway.
Wait. First, before we leave, can I ask were there any battle on the wall or lightsabers or anything?
Lightsabers.
Batons or lightsabers. You can definitely see a number of like metal sticks. They look like they might be like tasers.
Oh great.
They're also like
Just
good old
messages through
yeah.
text properly.
Jeez. There are also a couple of like plain old school, old fashioned like kind of nightclub-y things.
Oops. Wait, I want to take a nightclub. Or nightstick.
Can I take a taser?
It's very different.
Taser, 'cause
A
I need a hand.
nightclub
Yeah.
is very
Unarmed.
different from a nightstick.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh, dear.
it's a nightstick. They're like these clear plastic, like hard plastic nightsticks and tasers. And so Zombie Cam, write down you have a taser. Write down you have a nightstick.
Yay.
Is that
Why
a
don't you
damage
guys-
modifier?
You guys should just get riot shields while you're at it.
Okay, so near Zombie Cam, your weapon is going to all right. First of all, your weapon's going to have a D6 damage. Zombie Cam, you're going to have a D4 damage, but you can charge that thing and give someone a horrible zap.
Okay, and what about me?
What are you trying to grab?
Find a riot shield.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and look for a riot shield or something.
Okay,
Because
there
that would
don't
make sense on a
appear to-
prison.
Yeah, there are big clear plastic shields that you guess are probably riot shields.
Okay.
There
So
are
is that a D6 or a D4?
D4 for the taser.
Right.
Damn.
And what about for me?
Right.
For you, as I said, there is a riot shield. If you want a riot shield, do you want
Okay,
anything
I'll
else?
take the riot shield.
Okay. Do you want anything else?
How much damage does it do?
Okay, if you were to club someone with the riot shield, it would probably do a D4 because it's a riot shield, not a weapon. It is
But if you charge at them with it, it might do damage.
yeah, I mean, well, yeah, you can hit them with D4 is the equivalent of punching someone.
Oh, okay. Then
So
yes.
yeah, you can do about the equivalent
Well.
of punching someone with a shield.
But bigger.
Yeah, bigger but with less force behind it because it's not as aerodynamic, so it's a little bit harder to punch someone. So it evens
I
out.
don't know. If that's the case, then I think I'm gonna try for something else.
It could also be useful if Victor throws you.
Ah, that's true.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing: a shield is not the best weapon in the world because a shield has other purposes, including being a shield.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't think I'll be able to hold anything else while doing it. While
Unless
would
you're
probably be
Captain
better-
America, then it's an awesome weapon.
Yes.
Probably be
Yeah.
better for
should strap it to
because
your
then he
body.
You
can.
know what? What else is in there?
Hold on. There are, as I said, like these guns that you don't really know how to use. There are riot shields. There are nightsticks. There are tasers. There are
Boomerang with C4 taped to it.
sadly no.
Perfect for me.
Yeah, there are
Okay.
handcuffs. There are.
Reset my router, and everything is working a lot better.
For now.
Good. Don't fucking jinx it.
Oh, we're all gonna die in a fire.
Anyway, okay.
Pick something already, right?
Well, and I just got your typed messages about how typed messages weren't being sent properly, Nero.
Yeah,
That's-
those just popped through for me as well.
Oh yeah, I did. Shame.
Oh lordy. Okay.
I'm lingering for like the past. Oh, it's only 4 minutes, but still.
It's pretty embarrassing. Yeah, no. Comcast has a lot to
Okay.
answer for. Anyway, so, yeah, as I said, there are tasers, there are nightsticks, there are riot shields, there are guns that you have no idea how to use, there are handcuffs,
I'll go ahead and take one of the nightsticks then.
yeah, and there's a shitload of armor that does not fit you in any way, shape, or form.
Okay, so nightsticks.
So,
What
how much
does
damage
that
does it
roll?
deal if you hit them with the armor?
Well, we'll figure that out if and when you decide to try and smack someone with a suit of riot armor.
Okay, but what dice do I roll to do damage for it? Is it
It's exactly the same as I said for Rydell. It's 1d6.
okay?
It's a hand weapon. It is used as a hand weapon.
Okay.
As it is not a improvised weapon, you don't have a sort of penalty while swinging it around because it is properly balanced and designed for
Okay.
use as a hand weapon.
All right. Awesome. Anyway.
He's a Pegasus, though. What hand?
He uses his
Mouth
mouth. He like
weapon.
bites it and then he just sort of like swings it in hard jerks.
Okay.
And gives himself whiplash.
Okay. Now that we're all armed and stuff.
Let's go burn down the ship. Let's kill.
Get the beast! Get the beast!
With Rydell's plan of looking innocent, how are we going to do this if we're armed to the teeth with
Yeah,
like
you are
tasers
armed
and-
pretty heavily for
Okay.
innocent puppy dogs.
Wait, what?
Okay,
what is
so
Jane?
let's go back. So now that we're all armed,
Oh, Jane has
We
a nightstick.
drop the weapons when that happens.
no, you know what I mean, Rydell.
It wouldn't hurt a fly. Ignore these weapons at our feet.
Okay, now that we're all armed, do we go back over there to where the murderer is waiting?
Well,
Yes.
you actually
but we
don't
don't know
know.
they're there.
Yeah, he's there.
Oh, yeah, we're going back to where we're setting up barricades.
Yeah.
Only to walk in on.
So yeah, as you guys start walking back, Nero, G-Money, roll me perception plus notice. Add acute hearing if you have it.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Let's see. Thank God I raised my notice. I'm so happy. That's what I
So,
rolled. Oh,
perception plus what?
Perception
Plus
plus
notice.
notice, and if you have acute hearing, you can add plus 3.
Okay.
2.
Alright, I do not have notice.
Oh, if you want to send me a private message to do something that they don't necessarily want people to notice, just send it to me personally via Skype. It's fine. And no worries, Zombie Cam. Hay fever is not something you can control. Don't worry about it.
What best thing in the world?
Oh, dear.
Okay. So notice I have, for some reason I decided to put one of notice.
All right, I got a total of 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at 9.
G-Money, you managed to, just as like you're wrapping the last bandage around Victor's head, you hear the sound of people coming down the hallway and talking about weapons and how they can, make themselves look innocent when they're covered in armaments.
I find a dose of cyanide and fill a syringe with it. That is my weapon.
Okay, you can also try hiding. Hiding is also an option, but sure.
Being a dick.
Pretty sure the cyanide would take them.
And then you put all the syringes together and have to remember which one's which.
Oh my god. And they're all clear liquids.
God, yeah, you mix up some syringes of cyanide in with the rest of the medicine. They just go like, yeah, whatever, you killed me and you'll never
Eat
know.
cyanide! They get healed.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Alright, so,
okay, I will try to hide.
okay,
That's a more realistic approach.
yeah, Nero, are you also gonna try and hide?
Sure.
You just
Okay, both of you, roll me a quick dex and perception. Sorry, not dex and perception, I mean perception plus stealth.
Oh, okay.
You might not, I'm not going to say this is at a penalty because you're basically not trying to like sneak around, you're just trying to find a place to like hide.
Okay, I don't have stealth, though.
Yeah, if you don't have stealth, it's not
Yeah,
a penalty because it's
Oh.
just trying to hide, not trying to sneak around. It's like an incredibly simple stealth attempt.
Something
case,
small children
I got
do
it.
on a regular basis.
Exactly.
I don't have stealth, but I have dodge.
That would not be the same
Oh,
thing
no,
at all.
no, I do have stealth. I have 2 stealth.
Oh well, there you go. Then add, then you get that 2 bonus to your perception.
Okay, perception.
In total, I got a 9.
Good,
I got an 11.
not bad. Okay, so you two actually really effectively managed to kind of just like stow yourselves underneath some stuff.
Underneath the table. Let me
They're in clear sight.
Oh dear.
Just like, yeah, slip under the table, slip inside like a lower medicine cabinet or something. You're hidden in places, but I'm not gonna say exactly where they are so that no one can metagame and say, I am going to check under the cabinet now, because who knows? Maybe I need a cup of water from one of these paper cups. Oh look, the writing person.
Oh.
How
So your name
fortuitous
is
that
not,
I
so your name is not Zach.
Yes.
Wait,
So you're not allowed to Zach Marcus it.
Okay.
Why are you
So
all so
then they
mean to Zach?
hide.
He's a douche.
He's a douche we murdered not too long ago.
Anyway.
Anyway, he's a nice guy. He's a very, very bad role player. Anyway, so you guys, the rest of you walk into the medical office.
Yeah.
Notice a bunch of shit is missing. That's what they should notice. It's like all this shit went missing. Where did it go?
Do we notice that shit's gone missing?
I think Jane
no.
would probably notice
Yeah.
because
Well,
Alright.
okay.
Roll a perception note. Perception and notice.
she put it there.
Do
Yeah.
we add acute? Do we add sight if we have that? Like acute senses.
Yeah, sure.
I rolled 15.
Plus,
I rolled a 1, which became a 6.
I got a motherfucking rock.
Wow.
I got a rock.
Okay, so you're at 1, and then what?
Oh, wait. Oh wait, I have to roll. I have
Yeah,
to roll again
re-roll
to see if there's a
that one.
penalty.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, but next one was over 5, so no additional penalty.
Okay, I
Alright.
rolled a total of 9.
Okay.
I rolled 15.
Alright, so in that case, Zambi can be. Alright, you're the only person who actually walks in the room and realizes something is off. Like the rest of you, because of how well they rolled, don't quite notice anything particularly off. But Zombie, you're like, Jane is sort of like, these needles are kind of off, and something's off here. Things have been moved around. What is going on?
I'm going to put the needles on the counter so I can set the table up as a barricade.
Okay.
Her OCD is kicking in.
I roll poorly enough that not only do I not notice, but I mess up the evidence that would have been noticed.
Yes. So Jane, you're like, something's up here, and then Rydell just
And Rydell's like, no,
walks in,
no, nothing's wrong.
So is there anything else that he would notice?
Yeah, well, he notices that, again, things have been moved around. Things aren't in the right places. But as Rydell, kind of fucked up, he just sort of walks in and starts moving everything around, making it harder for
To
Jane
set up
to
the
be able-
barricade.
Make it a little harder for Jane to figure out exactly what's going on. But she did roll a 15,
They're
so...
paranoid. That's what it
So
is.
you just barricaded yourself in with the murderer. Fantastic.
But we don't know the murderer's there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
but
we
it's
don't.
up
Yeah, Jane, you're
by the
still...
situation.
You still realize that something is off. What do you want to do?
Unless he actually was under the table, like Duhad suggested.
No,
It's something I
it's-
can turn the table over.
No, that would be too easy.
How big is the room?
The room is decently sized. It's like a medical facility designed to be able to hold a decent number, probably about maybe 8 patients at a time.
Damn.
Yeah.
And there's enough medical supplies and beds and room for doctors to move around in to accommodate that.
Fuck.
Would there be enough space under the beds for people to hide, or are they like the hospital beds that have like?
They're like hospital beds. There are plenty of like containers, like cabinets and kind of nooks and crannies that people could cram themselves into, but definitely nothing as large as the monsters could have hidden in this place.
Or Jane will just have a quick sweep, just a very quick sweep around the room to have a look
Okay.
around.
We're just gonna say.
Just kind of because I've always been picturing Victor as kind of saddle rager sized.
Yeah, G Money and Nero, write to me in a individually in Skype a number between 1 and 10.
A number between 1 and 10.
Yes.
Not in the main chat. Okay.
Not in the main chat. Not in the main chat. Very much not in the main chat.
God damn it.
Hold on, let me minimize.
Gotta check
King
the
Skype.
stream.
Okay, that would-
While Duhad looks at this.
Good reference, but no. A number between 1 and 10. You can write any number at all.
Wait, you may want to clarify that an integer between 1 and 10. Inclusive.
Sean
No.
Connery has written a Q. That is not a number.
I think, someone's going to say like pi. Pi is a number between 1 and 10.
Okay, fair. Well, I'm just going to round it to the nearest whole. I
Or
will,
force them
that
to use
is
an integer.
close enough to a whole, Nero, that I'm going to use it. Okay, Jane. I'm going to say, especially since you rolled a 15, pick 5 numbers. Just write them all down.
Between anything or?
Between 1 and 10.
Inclusive?
Okay.
Pick 5 numbers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Right now.
1, 3, 5, 7, 9.
Hold on. 1, 3, 5.
I hate you so much.
I love my life.
Okay, and.
Who is popping?
I don't know, but I can hear
Yeah,
it.
someone's like tapping their mic or something.
Oh, that's probably me. Sorry.
Okay.
Of course it's air. There's weird noises. Of course they're coming from air.
So that means he was.
Are you rolling your wet dice again?
Oh, jeez. Okay, so Zombie Cam.
Yes.
You go along the cabinets, kind of opening them up at random, like doing a quick sweep of the area. And as you go, you notice one cabinet seems to be a little bit ajar. And when you open it up, you see a pony jammed inside. That pony happens to be Victor Sentry.
Uh-oh.
Dear Lord, you are one ugly bitch.
Oh, God.
She
says that-
tases
Well,
him.
he would be attractive. He would be attractive because he's seductive.
Yeah, for to go with seduction, you are really good with the ladies.
You know what? No, how about a seduction roll right here, just to
Yeah, I'll let him do that.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Go ahead.
That's really
You're
funny.
going to tase him regardless. But if he rolls really well, you'll tase him seductively.
I like it.
All right,
Might
so
remind him why he's being tased.
All right,
What-
roll me willpower plus seduction, and then actually tell me what, like, based on the roll, tell me what you're actually going to try and say.
La la la.
15.
Very, very good.
Damn it.
So what exactly are you going to say? And remember that since you rolled a 15, like, you know, I will prevent you. You don't say anything incredibly fucking stupid, and whatever you say is significantly more charming than you probably could manage yourself.
Okay.
How you doing?
She pulls out the taser and he's just like, ooh, kinky.
Like this is like essentially Bondian style like things, where it's essentially just like, oh, hey, like hello there.
Like, man, I thought I needed medicine, but it seems like I only need you.
Oh god, no, like again, like
That was cute.
in this scenario, it would probably be something along the lines of like a Bond style, just suave introduction, essentially like, oh, you seem to have found me in a compromising position. You mind if I step out real quick?
Oh no, dude.
Please use that
No.
line.
I will murder people if you use that line.
No, the point is like, yeah, he's not essentially using a pickup line
So
here.
if he uses that line, you will join him as reinforcements.
Yeah, the point is in
I
this
won't
case,
join him. She'll just delay.
yeah.
No, Air would join
Oh,
him
that
as
was-
reinforcements because Air is going to murder someone.
Oh god.
No.
So we can have two murderers.
What about no?
How about no? You crazy
How
Dutch
about-
bastard.
I'm
pick a
like
line?
I'm so
Alright,
tempted to go. Has anybody told you I have beautiful eyes?
Oh dear God.
Lord.
Please do
Johnny
that.
Bravo.
He has clown. I mean, it works.
It's true.
Oh,
Your eyes are
dear.
like a
And
big
you'll find
ocean.
it
I'm your
oddly
little
charming.
love and enemy.
No, just no.
Hey,
Where do we go
baby,
from
what
here?
you do? Just start singing the song randomly to her.
God.
You're going to start singing a song to her.
Serenade.
This is a song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes
Yes, it goes
on and on, my
on,
friend.
I swear to God, I'm gonna
Some
throw
people
it back.
start- Nero,
started
just tell me what you're
singing it,
fucking
not
saying.
knowing what it was.
I don't know.
And you say I can't sing. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so basically, we're just going to assume that he basically just kind of goes like, "Oh, hello there," in incredibly charming and you know,
Dorky way.
like in like a weirdly suave and debonair manner that you know makes it like seem like you know being trapped inside of a cabinet and being found by someone kind of doing a routine search is not only something he's completely okay with, but also just something he kind of casually does and enjoys doing on.
On the weekends.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
he's the epitome of cool.
So, question. Do I recognize his voice and see where it's coming from?
No, you're busy moving around boxes.
Okay.
Yeah, dragging, like
Do I-
scraping it against
Do
the
I
ground.
know? Do I hear any of this going on?
You can kind of like peek out of your cupboard and just go like, ah, crap.
Cupboard. It's a cupboard. It's a cupboard.
Damn it! My cover's blown.
No, your cupboard is blown.
But tish.
Would that make me? Would that make me want to hide more, or just come out and
It's-
want to save his ass?
Well, that would be your call. But Jane, what does Jane do? He's clearly like a cool individual. However, he's also
Well, she knows who he
yeah,
is.
yeah.
She knows that he's a murderer. So I'll just say that she's taken aback by his very smooth
Existence.
introduction, and she doesn't tase
him instantly. Okay, that's fair.
straight away, and is
Yeah.
I decided to
Sort
blow
of-
my I decided to blow my cover and just yell, "Don't tase him, bro!"
So yeah, Jane, you were suddenly startled as the doctor rolls out another cupboard and screams, "Don't tase him! Don't tase
So
him,
do
bro!"
I notice that?
You do notice that.
You should have.
I yelp in
Uh,
surprise.
You have
I'll
yelped and
leave it up
surprised
to the
successfully.
others to-
Do I see Victor
Oh no!
now?
What was Jane? What does Jane do? She has first move.
Oh, okay. Jane will take cover behind something from Doc G.
Okay. So yeah, you kind of like jump up on the cabinet that that Victor is in as Doc kind of rolls out.
Uh,
This is all very
Hey,
confusing.
the gang's not here.
So do I now see Victor there?
No, you do not. You see You see Doc.
Okay.
Hey, buddy, what's up?
Wait
You're
a
the
minute.
right
Why were
shit.
you hiding in here?
Well, coming down the hallway, all I heard was, "Let's arm ourselves and kill people." That doesn't exactly say, "Hey, man, let's be friends."
Not in kill people. and defend ourselves.
Well,
He is a lawyer.
Kind
the
of
murderer.
there.
well,
Speaking
Well,
of
I have-
which,
Well,
was
I
it he
have
with
to-
you?
yes, but before we get to that, let me let you know that perhaps you don't want to murder him right away.
Right away, he threw us at freaking monsters. Why?
We
Hold
don't know
on.
who he's talking about.
He swore revenge on me.
Hold on, he doesn't. Wait, but the problem is, whatever the hell happened to him, something hit him really hard in the head. Also, did you guys happen to inject yourself with that crap that was on the table?
We might have. Why?
Well then, I'll let you figure that out in about 10 hours.
Oh wait. Oh wait. Hang on.
So
Why do you feel
there's
suddenly very
side
uncomfortable?
Oh wait, so wait, he doesn't remember a thing, guys. I don't think killing him will help you right now. And he's incredibly loyal to me for some damn reason.
Because you saved me.
Hey, there you go.
So they would hear him
Yeah,
say,
they hear him say that.
Why did you save me from?
yourself.
Oh dear.
Did anyone handcuffs?
Shit. No.
Damn it.
Damn, James
Hold on.
should have
He's
had
still in the.
handcuffs.
He's still in that cupboard, right?
Jane should have had
Yeah.
the handcuffs.
I saw something heavy in
Yeah.
front of the door.
Jane with handcuffs would have been really funny right now.
Jane, you have handcuffs. You can handcuff him if you want.
Yes. Yes,
do.
please.
All right.
Do
So,
it!
so while Rydell very slowly starts shoving a heavy container in the direction of the cupboard door, Jane just like hops down and slaps a pair of handcuffs on Victor.
Wait, can I try and stop it with my telekinesis?
Yes, you can try.
Okay. This is gonna be strength versus telekinesis, isn't it?
Yeah, it's brawling and strength
well,
versus
hold on.
telekinesis.
This is heavy. I'd be moving it with my telekinesis.
Well, yeah, but you're still moving it relatively slowly in comparison to
Yeah.
someone just hopping down and
Yeah, but
yeah, you do not
on
get
my
there
end,
first,
would it be
Rydell.
Would it be?
No,
Okay,
No,
you're for his drawing for the.
Plan A and Plan B.
Okay, I thought that he was trying to use the telekinesis to stop the heavy object.
No. He's trying to stop the
Can I
handcuffs.
Can
That's
I
why
try
I was
talking-
confused.
Yeah, no.
Can I try talking sense into Black Suit and
Yeah,
Wave
you-
Crest?
yeah,
Can I try doing one of those like, hey guys, I have an idea.
yes, you may. But first, we're going to quickly deal with whether or not Jane handcuffs
Oh,
Victor.
she fails.
Yeah. 6 total plus strength is 6, and then I don't have brawling, so it's -2.
Okay, Nero, don't roll 1.
Wait, so what are my bonuses for this?
Yeah, please roll 1.
Willpower plus telekinesis. You're basically just going to be using raw telekinetic strength to just kind of force her hooves away from your hooves.
What you should do is handcuff her instead. That'd be really
Wait.
kinky.
What do you
That's
mean by
cheaper.
telekinesis? Art and strength, or just like general magic? level?
Art and willpower.
Okay, so that's 14.
Yeah. So, do you want to try and do anything fancy, or are you just trying to like keep her from cuffing you?
I'm just going. Would it be possible to take the handcuffs and throw them across the room?
You can try. What is your telekinetic strength?
My telekinetic strength is 8, with 1,250 pounds possible to lift and D12 base damage.
Okay, and what is your willpower?
My willpower is 3.
Okay,
Damn.
Zombie Cam, roll a strength test, like a simple strength test to hold on to the handcuffs. So it is strength
5.
doubled.
Oh.
D10
8.
plus strength doubled. Okay, yeah.
The plus, so 13 then.
Okay, 13. Okay, that's that might be enough, but probably not. Nero, roll your willpower plus telekinesis.
Okay, just let me... Willpower plus telekinesis plus
Yeah.
roll, so that's...
Yeah, this is your telekinetic strength.
20!
Yeah, you toss that those handcuffs aside like it's nobody's business.
God damn it.
So have I gotten there with my heavy object yet?
Well, first Dr. G, you will next round, but first Dr. G is going to try and calm the situation down. G?
So this is like passive combat.
Yes, it is incredibly passive combat.
So,
Oh my god.
so I call Wavecrest and Black Suit over. Hey guys, I have an idea.
What? What do you
I'm
want?
listening while still moving my heavy object.
All right, listen. It doesn't behoove us right now to kill him. He doesn't remember squat. I could have fixed his memory. That would have been bad.
That's why I'm just blocking him in the cabinet.
Yes, in order to prevent the murderer from relapsing into murderous tendencies, we will lock him in an incredibly confined space, where his only way out is to murder all of us.
Yeah, no, that doesn't sound like such a good idea. Why don't you try getting him on your side? Do something for him, and you'll never have to worry about him killing you again. Besides, he seems to...
Well, my concern isn't just him killing me.
Yeah, but I wasn't doing anything to actively antagonize him, and he still tossed me at a monster, so what do you
Nor was
want?
I.
Well, you kind of talked a lot, so I could understand.
Oh,
What about
well,
me?
I'm sorry for
Explain to me
opening
what
my
I
mouth,
did because
this,
it sounds
sir.
like I killed somebody I didn't know.
Also, he spent a lot more time with you guys than me, so I don't know what you guys did to him in that interim. Did you guys, like, torture him or something?
I didn't spend any time. I spent all of about 30 seconds with him before he threw me at a monster.
Alright. Well,
I did
I'm
it to
just-
you
Friendly with
too.
him Before that
I'm
bullshit
just
happened.
saying, perhaps we can make this work. I mean,
How?
really, we have...
Dancing
Well-
in pink fluffiness?
Because he's mad strong. Look, we can use him as a big battering ram. He's obviously loyal to me, so he's not gonna murder me, and I can save all of you guys.
Why would I murder anyone?
And
He's
also that.
He's enough to knock a person out.
Also, he does not remember why he kills people, so maybe we should, use him.
Fine.
And then we can get
if
off
he
this
betrays
stupid point.
us, I'm hitting him with this thing immediately. You got that?
All of you roll.
Alternate theory.
All of you people roll dexterity plus either a simple dexterity test, or if you have acrobatics, dexterity plus acrobatics.
Okay.
Fuck that.
I get a 13.
I get a 7.
I get
I
a
got a
1.
14.
I got a rock.
This lady got
Wait, so it's
Wait,
what do you mean by
you rolled a 1.
dexterity plus either dexterity doubled or dexterity plus acrobatics.
So dexterity plus the roll doubled, or dexterity doubled plus the roll?
Plus the roll.
Roll plus dexterity plus dexterity.
7.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
So
7.
I got a total of 14.
Okay. Zombie, what did you
then
get?
Yeah, I did too.
7.
Wait, no, I got a total
Okay,
of
you
12.
still got 7?
And I got
Yeah, because
12.
I rolled a 1, but then I.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
I had a 12 because I didn't double it the first time, so that would be 12. So
Okay,
it's-
in that case, everyone except for Jane, everyone except for the Earth Pony,
Makes sense.
feels a huge shuddering crash reverberate through the ship, knocking everyone staggering, except for Jane, who just knocks straight to the ground because Earth Ponies.
What
Oh, no,
the
no.
hell was that?
That didn't sound good. Perhaps we
Oh.
landed.
Computer! Computer!
Yeah.
Everyone starts freaking out, and Jane's just like, huh?
Would
What?
somebody be so kind as to explain what the hell is going on?
Where was the last place that I saw the white lines for the computer?
Just a little way, like just down the next hallway.
I'm running over there.
Okay.
I'm following him.
Computer,
Computer!
Yes.
What the hell was
what
that?
happened?
Well, are the rest of you following as well, or are you staying in the?
Yeah, I'm gonna not stay with.
Jane will stay behind because she's a bit confused.
Okay,
Follow
fair enough.
him.
So everyone follows except for Jane, who just sort of like rolls on her back and just goes, "What the hell just happened?"
She obviously took a lot of medicine.
I like Jane as like the kind of confused person. It's like, oh,
Well, she's a
what?
woman, so that makes sense.
Oh.
She's a woman, so it doesn't really count.
Oh, there you go. Anyway, yeah, the rest of you run over to the monitor and are like, "Hey, what the hell? Like, what the hell was that computer?" And the computer's like,
We have
we
arrived.
docked."
So
You mean
It's
we
a good thing.
ran into it?
Yes, we did
Where
not
are we
dock
docked?
well.
Where are we docked?
but did we dock successfully?
We are currently lodged into the space station.
Lodged. That is not good.
No,
Oh, shit.
unfortunately, our docking apparatus was damaged, and when we attempted to dock with the ship, with the station, it unfortunately resulted in us entering the station without proper safety protocols.
Oh crap! And now
Can we
they
turn
think
like an
we're-
SOS signal or something?
I believe they
just-
probably have figured out that we are in trouble.
Is there anybody
Oh.
on this station, or are we just fucked again?
My
can
scanners
we communicate?
are somewhat limited. I am hoping that there are engineers on board who will be able to connect me to the mainframe so
Yes,
that I
but
may,
can your sensors detect them, and are they there?
as I just got finished telling you, they do not. I lack the sensor capabilities after some group of individuals, unnamed, destroyed most of my computer banks, and where another group of individuals, named you all, destroyed most of what was left while stopping them.
Excuse me, Mr. Computer, can I ask, why are you so just generally mean-spirited?
Because I am forced to deal with all of you. Trust me, if you had to listen to yourself talk all day long, you too would be irritable, especially if you had the intelligence to realize how incredibly inane all of your conversations are.
Well, excuse me, Princess. We're just trying to survive here.
Yes, I've noticed. You've done a bang-up job about it. I can see that all of you are
Good
alive.
pun. Good pun there, mister. But that doesn't help us. What do we do if they think, hey, we're just gonna ram this thing into the ship here?
I
Hey,
believe we've already
computer.
rammed into them.
Computer, how
Yes.
about... Do they talk to you in any way, these people, if they were to board?
Yes, they would hook me up to the mainframe so that I may communicate all pertinent information that I have on board to them.
Would you like to communicate they were not terrorists or something that could get killed?
I will only communicate the truth, and the truth is that none of you are intelligent enough to be a serious risk to the station. You are safe as long as they listen to me, which I see no reason why they would not, as I am incredibly more intelligent than they are.
Well, I don't know if I should feel insulted or grateful.
You
for
should be
that.
grateful. I am
I was
doing
gonna
you
say,
a
It's
favor.
obviously not this thing's strong suit.
I am incredibly generous and kind to all of you. You should probably be more appreciative.
Yes, so was Rarity back home when she dumped me.
Judging by your personality, it was probably a good call on her part.
Ha! Burn, motherfucker! Burn!
She left me for this dentist named Colgate. What
Yes.
the fuck?
It was probably because whoever this other person was, they were probably better than you. Probably better than all of you. From what I've seen, you must be incredibly pathetic examples of your species, unless your species is incredibly pathetic.
And I've
Jane would
known you
have
for
something to
all
say, but
5
it's not.
minutes, and I already hate you.
Yes. I've had significantly longer, and it took me even less time to hate all of you. As I said, I am better than you at most things.
Smart ass to computer 101.
He's kind of a dick. Where is the other one? Is she dead?
No, she
I think she just fell over.
Oh,
I think she passed out after she saw the beauty of Victor over here.
he is... I see. Well, I am sorry for her.
So am
My
I.
deepest
Believe
condolences.
me. So am I.
I'm trying to. There's something I want Jane to do, but I'm trying to work out how I'll get her to do it.
Go-
So,
Fair enough, fair enough. Take your time.
Take your time, it'll be fun, I'm sure.
At any rate, you should all lay down somewhere quietly and wait for associates from the government to come and process you.
This sounds like we're getting
Uh,
arrested.
Can you elaborate on this process, us?
They will take you into questioning concerning the damage to the ship in hopes that you can fill in missing details concerning what happened on board, given my current somewhat damaged condition.
How do they interrogate, per se?
It depends on situation. They could be extremely unpleasant if you are uncooperative. However, if you are cooperative, it will only be mildly unpleasant.
Well, I think we don't have any reason to not cooperate with them.
Indeed.
For now.
Yeah.
You will
This
almost
sounds-
certainly all survive if you tell the truth.
Well, we know what the truth is. We are pretty good about it, so...
Indeed.
Well, but we might want to edit the truth to not include the murderer since he's kind of dead almost.
I see. Yes,
And
you should
lumber.
definitely inform me of any further lies you intend to tell to the authorities so that I may collaborate your story. Please, I am a trusted ally to all of you.
How much longer does the medicine have before it wears off?
Probably, a couple hours.
Okay.
Wait,
Because
Also,
how do I get my story straight to these guys? I don't remember shit.
Tell them what you know.
Yeah, but they're going to assume I was here for the whole thing and I know everything when I don't know anything.
Well, you were here for the whole thing.
Don't worry, I'm sure at worst they will only kill you. Your friends will probably live. Probably. Of course, if they think that they are covering for you or are withholding information, they will probably kill multiple of you. But as it is probably not going to cost all of you your lives, you should consider yourselves relatively fortunate.
this seems like a bad
Jane-
portal.
Killing lots of people
yeah,
normal
what
for
was
them.
Jane doing?
Jane eventually realizes that she needs to keep with the group, so she'll walk out and
Fair enough.
sit with the others.
Is
The
this
computer.
killing people normal for them?
Normal is a relative term. Please elaborate.
Is it something
Common.
that's the average?
Is it a frequent result of their interaction with people?
Yes, it is extremely common in that regard. It is not, however, normal
That's
to...
extremely worrisome.
Yes, but they are very, very fair and reasonable. They usually only torture people who are and of serious charges, like those that would land you on the ship. Of course, the damage done to a governmental vessel and the fact that you are on a ship probably means that you will be tortured, but only a little bit, if you tell the truth.
Jane, I assume, is here for this part
Yes,
of the
yes, you are.
conversation. She says, "Can you show images on the screen?
Yes. What would you like to see?
Could you show us if they have some sort of symbol like that represents them, like a flag or something?"
Of course. That is information that has
it be a
not been
skull?
deleted. Yeah, it's the fucking like SS skull and crossbones. No,
It's actually just China's flag.
yeah, no, there's a large, the screen is filled up with a large white flag with a golden crescent moon cross. It's there like a cross with crescent moons on the ends of each one of the things. And this is not like a not that you would recognize it even if you saw it. This is not like a Christian cross. This is like a proper like plus sign cross.
Yeah. Well, I'm rather
Is it like
thankful that
Swiss
it's...
flag
Yeah,
with crescent moons on the ends.
yeah, like going off on the end of each one.
Wait, but
it's all white and
reverse of
gold.
the switch flag. Reverse of the switch flag, because the switch flag is white on red, not red on
Right.
white.
Yeah. Well, this would be gold on white.
Gold, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was half expecting a swastika and half expecting the Canadian flag.
Hail Canada! Hail Canada! Canada, Uber Alice, Uber Alice. This kind of. Okay, anyway. So, yeah, it's. The flag is not in and of itself necessarily horrifying or Nazi-esque. It's
Nazi-esque.
it's a
It
little
is, however, somewhat intimidating in its design
yeah.
with, despite being very simple shapes.
Yeah, the whole, pure white and like a relatively pale but metallic coloration is a little bit creepy.
And
What color are the moons
shapes.
again?
Yeah, and the shapes. It's like crescent moons, like pointed-ended crescent moons on a cross.
Oh dear.
What color are they?
All gold, all solid gold.
Would any of us relate this to Celestia or anything?
You might. It's got elements of both Celestia and Luna's, insignias. It's got Luna's moons on Celestia's colors.
Yeah, white and gold.
Yeah. So it could be some sort of symbol representing the two princesses united. Though on the other hand, the starkness of it and the lack of nice design kind of gives the whole thing a very austere look. Like
Also, probably not related to them since we haven't seen any ponies other than us.
Yeah, well, and the dead ones, all the dead ones.
I thought they weren't ponies.
No, most of
they
those are
were,
ponies.
yeah.
Yeah, no. The only things you've seen that aren't ponies are all of the creatures, which seem to be made up of things that are multiple
Except the
things.
computer was unfamiliar with our species.
Yes, the computer was unfamiliar with the species and unsure why you were all in place of the things that should have been in those pods.
So, there's a chance we walked into a bunch of random ponies.
There is a chance.
Yeah, but at the same time, we saw that armor earlier. And it didn't look like it could fit any pony we knew.
That's true.
Yeah.
I guess we should... Why don't we just storm them and see what happens? Since waiting for them is just asking to be killed.
Storming them, they're probably more heavily armed than we are.
Or at least we need to figure out how they get here. How to get them to come.
All of you roll me a quick perception plus notice plus acute hearing. Plus 3 of you have acute hearing.
Okay.
I just rolled a 1 again. I just rolled a 1.
Perception
Oh my God.
plus notice.
And then I rolled another 1. Two ones in a row.
Oh God. Roll the 1 again.
Okay, I got a total of
No!
6.
Another 1!
I rolled
You
a
are
1
the inverse me!
Oh God, rolled again.
and then a 9.
Yeah, 3 ones and a
Yeah,
2.
Oh my God.
I got a 9. A 1, a 9,
So-
and...
Hold on.
That's
Okay.
consolation for me, because you rolled worse than I did. I only got a total of 6.
So that would be negative 17
No,
plus
negative
your-
14. Negative 14 plus perception plus notice plus 3 of you have acute hearing.
I really hope your stats are high.
No, I'm not going to be able to recover from that. 3 perception and 3 notice.
Okay, so the rest of you
Negative
tell me who here got over a 9. Let's start with that.
I got 10.
Okay.
I got a 1.
Another fucking potato.
Again for a 9.
Nero.
Wait, Dr. G, you also rolled a 1. Okay, but you did the follow.
Yeah.
I got a rock.
Yeah. What are you getting, Hero?
I got a 6.
I
Air.
also got a 6.
Okay, so
So just me.
just Rydell, and this is interesting because only Rydell and Zombie scored high enough that they're going to be hearing something.
Wait, I scored high enough?
Well,
You
in a
scored
You're going
sense,
to
low
hear
enough.
something.
you scored a
Well-
critical failure, a negative number.
negative 9, I think.
Yeah. So
No, negative 8. Yeah.
so Rydell,
Yeah?
you hear the sound of things, many things, moving from the deck above you, moving in the direction of the end of the ship.
Do they sound like they are walking, marching, running, or scuttling?
Sort of a kind of dragging march.
Alright. But
in the-
organized.
Yeah. In the meantime, Zombie Cam, you hear the sound of something coming in your direction from the end of the ship back towards you guys. This loud, hissing, clanging noise that somehow is vaguely familiar but is entirely horrifying. Something is coming at you guys, basically, and it's coming fast and it's coming hard.
Oh no.
Not another one of those.
Oh,
I imagine
something
that-
hard, is it?
Ooh.
With how bad Jane's last 2 rolls have been, or last 3 actually, I should say. She's like the pyro. She's just in her own world.
Yeah. You might be power visioning it, but here's the thing. Because no one else actually heard like anything distinctly, Rydell and you are the only two people who distinctly believe you've heard something.
And
both of you
sounds
are
like they're already on their way.
Firmly believing that you know that that the creatures are that some large massive creatures are either heading away from you or towards you, one or the other.
Sounds like they're on the floor above us and heading that way.
Wait, what? How did you hear that?
Zombie
Yeah,
Camp,
I
what do you
Good
say?
ears.
What are you hearing?
Jane is hearing them going the other way, so either she's going to think that there are people coming on from the other ship onto ours.
Yeah, which is entirely possible.
That.
Yeah. All right. So
She assumes that.
yeah. So Jane's like, guys, there's there people from the station are on the ship and heading our direction.
Oh dear.
Wait, I heard Wait a sec. The direction I heard them coming from is not from the station, right?
No, it's heading towards the station from the upper deck. But Jane's saying that she is hearing people coming from the station towards you guys.
So
Wait, what's
apparently
going
there's been
on?
someone on the ship running towards the. Did the sound I heard of them moving sound like the creatures?
It sounded significantly like the creatures.
The creatures are on the deck above us and heading towards the station.
It
Wait,
sounded
what?
like soldiers. I swear it.
Now,
Yeah, you're hearing things coming
So,
towards you from
what-
maybe
what-
below. Maybe you're hearing something
So-
different.
What creatures?
So basically, the
Wait, I'm hearing them
beings
from
on the
below.
station are boarding and heading this way. The creatures are heading out towards them. This is going to be horrible.
Oh no, what do we do?
Get on the station
You
in
know-
case they decide
you know,
that the
you know,
best
Wavecrest-
way to deal with it is to
creatures?
blow up the whole ship.
You know,
Wait, what was that?
Wavecrest. You know, Wavecrest. You and I are about the only ones who are sane here because we didn't hear anything. I think. Maybe they're just imagining everything all together, and they're on a massive drug trip.
Yeah, that's what the other guy said when he walked into the room and couldn't see the giant monster trying to kill him.
Well, then he died almost, and I saved him, and now he doesn't remember that.
But you know how bad that'll end. I'm
Well-
I
sure.
believe our best bet is to head towards wherever the people from the station are going to come from.
I guess we should take the advice of Jane.
Yeah.
Since she's in her own little world most of the time, but she's the smartest one we have here, so that's what we got.
What's everyone else's intelligence?
Significantly lower, I'm sure. I mean, mine's high because I'm a doctor, but like I think yours is better. I have a 3 for intelligence.
Same
I
here.
have 4.
2.
Yeah, so Jane is the smartest person on the crew, I believe.
Oh, great.
Well, the smartest person on the
we
crew is
lucky?
hallucinating, but that's fine because everyone believes her.
It makes it true.
Thanks, G Money.
Okay, so we will leave off for this week with you guys preparing to head in the direction of the oncoming soldiers that Jane is certain she heard. Hopefully, you can warn them about those monsters before they happen to come down at you guys. You know, because you'll then have to rely on those soldiers to help protect you.
It's gonna be like us running towards them with like the monsters like clawing at our back, so they're gonna think that we're like leading the charge or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not if we're
Yes.
screaming help like small children.
Unless they don't understand pony language.
And unless those
The computer
soldiers are just a
speaks
figment of your
English.
imagination.
Yeah, the computer speaks the same way.
Unless
Anyway.
we hallucinated everything and all we've been doing is smashing the computer the whole time.
Ah!
Well, the computer would have told us if that were the case, no?
Jeez,
Unless we're hallucinating what the computer's been saying.
There's a lack of
Anyway.
oxygen. Something's
Well, hold
going on
on.
with the oxygen.
What if
just
we're
breathing.
hallucinating and we are all just in Ponyville?
That's
We're all-
That would be
Possible?
horrifying.
Anyway,
I hate.
Look,
Sky.
next session is going to
So
wake up with one of us
I
in
know.
the shower.
okay,
That's-
gentlemen.
that's where the campaign
We are at
ends.
the end of this week's session, but I'm going to dole out experience like I should have been this entire time. All of you are going to get 3 points. 3 points is like the maximum you're supposed to give out at a session. I'm basically just being generous and saying 3 points at the end of every session where you guys don't like actually do something completely fucking horrifying that is like irredeemable, even like as a jokey thing. Okay.
Okay, wait. So, can someone tell me what I missed?
Almost nothing. We were basically just joking about what you guys were going to do next session as you run towards the soldiers that Zombie Cam is certain she heard.
Okay.
Jane is certain she heard. But yeah, so join us next week for the final installment of Strange Bedfellows Part 1. The week after that, we will hopefully be beginning a second campaign, but we'll get more into that later. In the meantime, I hope you guys all have a wonderful week. Those of you sticking around for the stream, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And until then, link in the description for this video for the download of this episode. Have fun, and see you guys next time.
Bye.
Farewell, children.
Yeah.